everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing another sort out video because everything is just everywhere. I've also been watching a lot of videos by Susie at Thread Quarters, and she's kind of got me all inspired and caught up in wanting to do more sewing and wanting to use more patterns and buy more fabric and actually buy like proper patterns and proper fabric and do proper sewing, as much as my limited abilities will allow me to do. But I just have tons of fabric that is just rubbish and just needs to be get rid of, and I have tons of patterns that are kind of rubbish or that I have never used and never will use, and I just need to sort them out. So before I can get more, I need to get rid of the stuff that I have that I'm never going to use and just clear it out a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to go through my sewing patterns and clear out some of the ones that I don't want anymore and just tidy them out a little bit. So I thought I would take you with me. So I've been inspired to sort through my sewing pattern pieces, and you can see some of them here behind all this other crap. Here are some of my patterns in this little bag storage bin that I made for myself. So you can see there's not too many there, so that doesn't seem like too much of a problem. But actually I'm pretty sure that this whole box here is full of other patterns, and these are lots of patterns that I have never used. They're old patterns, or they're pulled out of magazines, or they're just not right for me and I don't know why I've got them. So I just really need to sort through them and clear some of them out to make room for some new ones so I can actually do some proper sewing. So that's what I'm going to do today. So here are all my pattern pieces, I think, hopefully. So I'll start with the ones that are in this little bag, with this giant box out of the way. So I don't think they're in any order at all whatsoever. They're mostly pattern pieces by the big companies like McCall's, but I do have a couple of these like independent ones, and I kind of want to get more of the independent ones because they're interesting, but they do tend to be a bit expensive. So I've got these ones by Colette here. And so it's the Colette Juniper and Colette Clover trousers, and these are kind of a straight but wide leg trouser, and then whereas these are tapered and cropped, although when I made them I did make them full length. So I got the paper copy of the pattern, but you can also get like a digital download, I think, but I just really like having the paper version. And if you get the download, obviously you have to print it out yourself, and I think at the time I didn't have a printer, although I do now. It's just a bit of a hassle. And you get it in this like little booklet, and it comes with a pattern there that you can cut out. And so they're okay, and I have tried to make them. Trousers are still really tricky to get the fit right, but they're not too difficult to make. So these patterns I quite like, and I should probably use again. Okay. So then I have some McCall's. So these two I have tried. So I made this McCall's M6331, and I think I made this version, version B, and I made it out of an old duvet cover, and it was one of the earliest clothes items I made. It might be the first one I made with a pattern, and it actually worked really well, and the pattern of the duvet really worked with like this. It has like a scalloped hem or a scalloped edge, and I really liked that actually. And then of this McCall's M6503, I think I made an A of that one. I don't think it had sleeves, and I think it had this kind of ruffle around the lapel, and that was really cute, and that worked. I tend to use just really like cheap fabric though. I'm still not very clued up on fabric and the right thing to use, although it does give you like suggestions on the back of the pattern. I just didn't really know what I was doing. So I did quite like this one has had easy on it, and I do kind of look for the easy ones because they were quite easy patterns to make actually. A note on the styling of them, the pictures always look, I think, terrible, and one of it is the styling, like the shoes and the jewellery, and they always have to be wearing like giant hoop earrings. Generally it's a good idea, I think, to Google the pattern and see pictures of people's makes that they've actually made themselves, and you get a better idea of what's possible. But I do like these ones, so I think I'll keep them. This McCall's M6433 I have never made, and don't think I've Well, I might have cut the pieces. Maybe I did try and make it. Oh, I don't know. I was going to say if I haven't cut the pieces, I can just give it away, but I think I have cut it, but I don't think I've made it, and I'm not sure that I ever would. So I'm not sure if I'll keep this one. That goes in my maybe pile. So this is a Butterick B4954, and I'm not sure that I've ever used any Butterick pans because I've definitely never used this. I really like the coat, and that's why I got it. It is a making history one, so obviously it's inspired by historical outfits. And I do really like it, but when on earth would I ever wear this? So the coat is kind of interesting, but I don't think I would ever wear this, so I might actually try and give this one away, because I don't think I've cut it up or anything. So it's just a bit bashed, but it's still totally usable. So that might go to the charity shop. This one is another McCall's actually, another easy one. Stitch and Save, M5292, and I did try and make this. I think I made the version that she's wearing, which I think is version... Oh, she's maybe got the bows, so I think I made version B without the little bows at the top. And I made it in like a cheap fabric, and it was alright, but I don't think I'd wear this again. I mean, I just wouldn't wear it. We don't have the weather in the UK. At the moment, it's like a hurricane outside in the middle of March. The weather's gone totally crazy. It's all over the place, but it's very rare that it's warm enough for me to wear a dress like this outside and not just be freezing. So I think this one can go. These two, this one is a new look from Project Runway. I got really into Project Runway. This is 6048, bin 118, whatever that means. I never made this, and like I was saying, I just don't really wear these kind of dresses very often. I do like them occasionally, but I think this one can go. But I got really into Project Runway when it was on, and I think that's why I bought it, and then just never used it. So Butterick Fast and Easy, I do like it when they say like fast and easy. B5317. So I was wrong because I know I have made this. I'm pretty sure I've made this. So I have used Butterick. Yeah, I think I've cut out the pieces. Yes, I made it out of like odd upholstery fabric because I went through this phase of I was just getting like remnants and stuff, and a lot of like fabric, like upholstery fabric remnants, and then trying to make clothes out of it. And they kind of worked. It's kind of weird. I think you can do that when you're like 24. Yeah, I think I can get rid of this one because I just don't think that I would wear this dress very often. Yeah. So those were all the ones in that little fabric bin. So now I have this box, which I'm pretty sure is just full of patterns. It's reasonably heavy. Yeah, so it's a collection, a mixture of patterns that I've bought, that I've pulled out of magazines, things that I've mocked up myself, stuff my mum's given me. So I'll take it out and have a look. Right, there's this stack here. And these ones. And this. Okay. Right, these are all the ones that are actual patterns. Some of them are pretty old, as you can see. This one actually has my mum's name on it, so it's obviously one that she made herself. A lot of these old ones I just don't think would fit me. Like, they just have the tiniest little waists. A lot of stuff was quite high-waisted, which sort of helped with that, but I just... it's kind of cute because it was my mum's, but I'm not sure that I will keep these older ones. And it's probably easy to start with the more modern ones because I can tell more right away if I want to keep them. So this is a new look pattern, K6107. I've not even really opened this. I haven't ever made any of the pieces in it. I mean, they're all quite smart, I suppose. They're kind of like workwear, office wear, as opposed to kind of the other patterns that I've looked at, which are kind of a younger one. Like this one is from the Generation Next. It's like a younger style, although that might just be the terrible way that they've styled it. Whereas this one is a little bit older, although the women in it both look the same age. Really, it's probably the same model. I'm not sure about this one actually, because I don't really wear these kind of skirts. I don't think they would suit me. I think I'd struggle to get the fit right because my waist is quite a lot smaller than my hips. So I'm not entirely sure why I bought it, if I did buy it, unless someone gave it to me or I got it free with a magazine or something. Oh yeah, produced in association with Sew Magazine. Yeah, it came with magazine. That makes sense now. I think this one can go. It's totally fresh and new and hasn't been used, so someone can use that. This one is Stitch and Save again by McCall's, M6263, and I know I've tried this again with probably the wrong fabric. I don't remember too much about it, but I don't think I need to keep it. No, I think it's quite cute. I like the polka dot, but maybe that's just because I like polka dot. No, I think I'll get rid of that one. Okay. So I think all the rest of them are ones that I've been given by my mum, and that's why they're older. These are a bit harder to go through because I've never used any of these, and I probably wouldn't, but they don't have photographs on mostly, so they're a bit harder to tell what it's going to actually come out like. And like I said, I think the fit will just be wrong because the waistline is a lot higher. Excuse me. The waistline is a lot higher than how we would wear waists now, and I don't know. This one is a more contemporary one, although it's still a little bit old. Simplicity 5681. It kind of looks like she's wearing a nightie. I don't think I want this in my life. No, I'm going to get rid of this one. So on to the kind of much older ones. So this is style 4616. I quite like this version of it with the short sleeves and like a sort of wrap V-neck bodice and the kind of wide waistband. Dress with crossover high-line bodice, has midriff band, back zipper and sleeves gathered into cut-in armholes. I might keep this one. Simplicity 6970. Yep, it's got my mum's name on it. So she obviously had tried to make this one up. These kind of 60s, I think they're shift dress, with no defined waist. They just would not suit me at all. It would make my waist look massive and it would struggle to get around my hips. I think this one has to go. Has to go. Sorry, Mum. Simplicity 7472, another one from my mum. She puts her name on everything, by the way. This is quite cute, but I think it's like, it says junior petite, size 7, whatever that means, and it does look very young. Again, that might just be the drawing, but it looks like something a little girl would wear with giant legs, because they've been ridiculously elongated, even in a drawing. Yeah. No, I don't think this one's for me. I think that can go. Style 1043. Don't miss your style pattern book on sale now. Size 14. See, I don't really understand what the sizes equate to, because size 14 is too big for me now, but it's a US, it's a, what is it, SA in Canada? I don't know what that means. Oh, it's just the price, I see. I don't think my mum was ever a size 14 when she was younger, so I don't really understand what the sizing means. 14 waist, 28 inches. God. Yeah, so if your waist is 28 inches now, you'd probably be a small 10. Anyway, no, I don't. Oh, I do quite like it actually. This short sleeve one, the kind of puffy sleeves I quite like. I might keep that. Simplicity 9435, some kind of shirt. No. I'm just looking at the drawing. It looks like he's got nipples, but I don't know if that's something my mum's drawn in afterwards. And then this weird belt that she's wearing, it kind of looks like it's got Hitler on it. But I don't think it's supposed to be. Can you see that? I think I'll get rid of this. Simplicity 8249. Oh, she's very glam. This is a bit more 80s. That just looks awful. I like the hair. I like the fact that she clearly has just been caught by someone breaking into a house with a camera and isn't actually a professional model. I don't think I need this in my life. Style 2749, back to the 60s and the ridiculously long legs. I just don't think this would really fit me very well. It has a more of a defined waist. I like the little belt, but I just don't think it would work for me. Style 4043. So what is this? Jacket, skirt and trousers. I mean, that is quite cute that you can make a whole little outfit out of it. I don't know about the size. This one is another one where it's just one size, which is a size 14, which actually might be... Oh, it might just be a bit too small for me. I think it would be a bit too small, but it's very hard to tell. I might keep this because I quite like the having like a cute little outfit that you can make. So, Simplicity 8076. This is a bit more 70s, I guess. It's just the skirt. Soft peasant skirting. No, I don't want a peasant skirt. Thank you. Simplicity 8155. Skirt and vest, 2 meters with nap, 58 inches, 60 inches wide. That's my mum's helpful edition. No, none of this. No. Style 4366. I like the kind of polo neck thing that she's wearing with it. Other than that, I do not care for this style. Style 1700, waist 26 inches. No. I think that's young junior teen. Yeah, that would be too small. Style, I can't tell because it's ripped. Oh, 2887. What is this? Skirt and blouse. No, I don't like that. She liked these style ones, didn't she? Style 1818. Oh, the price has gone up though. This is just a skirt. What size? Size 12. Waist 26.5 inches. No, would never ever fit me. I just had a tiny, tiny waist, clearly. Simplicity 5071. I don't think I want this. What is it? Mini dress and pullover top. I don't want a mini dress. Even the drawings of the girls look horrified by what they're wearing. Style 1818. Oh, I already have this. She bought 2. What a fool. Well, I don't want either of them. Oh, this is a size 18. That's a size 12. That's why I said 2. That's still only 32-inch waist. That would be a bit too big for me. This one is falling to pieces. Ancient. So what's this? 2087 McCall's. I think just because of the state it's in, I'll get rid of it. Yeah. So this one is style 1549, and it looks like she got it from Oxfam. I don't think I want, it's very 80s. I don't think I want this. I do love polka dots, but that's not enough. Personalised fit. What does that even mean? So what size is this in? Doesn't say. Style 2442. This is the one that she'd drawn on. They're quite cute little like shorts and sort of bikini top or bralette top or something, and then this woman's like gone into space. Clearly. Is this a dress? Beach robe. Ah, it's a beach robe. Bikini and skirt. This is a size 10, which is a 24-inch waist. Never in a million years would that fit me. New York 6178. Oh, beginner's pattern. This looks so much like Princess Diana. I think it's just the hair, but this is her pattern. Clearly, that's what she was going with. The drawing of the dress is a bit weird. I don't think I need to keep the Diana dress in my life. And then this one, Simplicity 6594. How to sew pattern, including a tissue lesson chart on how to finish skirt hems. Because this is what teenagers did in the whatever decade this was, 60s, 70s, 80s. Size 12. What is this going to be? 24-inch waist. No. Okay. So nearly finished. I just got the ones that have come out of magazine. So these ones from Prima magazine have come from my mum. And they might be okay. I haven't really ever looked at them properly. So they do have pattern. It is a proper pattern that you can cut out. And this one is like a loose dress, jersey jumper dress. Yeah, I can keep that. I'm not sure how flattering it would be, but I can definitely try it. This one is a skirt in a few different, I think it's just, well, it looks like 4 different lengths. I don't think I need this. I'll get rid of this. And then this one is another dress. This is a wraparound dress. The line drawing doesn't look great. Their photograph looks a bit better, but maybe I'll keep this one because I might be able to make this. Right, these are kind of more stuff that I've collected. So sorry if my lighting's changed. I didn't realise the battery on my light had gone, so it's a bit darker, I'm sorry, but I'm nearly done, so I'll just get through these. So this is for a cushion cover that I pulled out of a magazine, and then this is for like a tote bag. I can keep that. This is for kind of, it's called Afternoon Tea Top, and I think I got this from the Burda Style website, which has a lot of free patterns. As also it has patterns you can pay for, but there's a lot of free patterns that people upload themselves. I don't think I would ever wear this. I also managed to print it out teeny tiny so I could make it as like a doll dress. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of that. So this isn't obviously from an older magazine, so this might be another one my mum gave me. So party wear for children. Again, more children ideas. Oh yeah, look at this. She's styling. A lot of these outfits are reliant on the poses, I think. Oh, this is all Prima. What's this? Oh, so these are the patterns. I don't think I want any of these, even though I love the 80s styling. Yeah. It's what I look like on holiday. I think these can go. Oh, and then these are ones that I've drawn up myself. I might keep these. So basic bodice, an A-line skirt, and then a straight skirt. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but I might just keep them anyway. So after all that, this is the box now. And then I kind of decided this was my maybe pile, and this was my keep pile, and that's it. That's all I've got left. And this is my pile to get rid of, which is mostly the older ones, which is a shame because it's kind of fun to look at them, but they've been used. They're kind of beaten up and torn up, the packages. A lot of them are far too small for me, and they're just not the styles that I want to wear. So there's no point in me keeping them for no reason. So I'll see if my mum wants them back, and if not, the ones that haven't been used can go in the charity shop, and the rest of them probably just go in the bin or the recycling. Yeah. So I've managed to get all of these ones back into this fabric storage bin, and it's just the magazines that I can't fit in here. But I have managed to significantly reduce the number of patterns that I have. And so I'm hopefully going to order some more, because I would like to do more sewing and do more proper sewing using patterns, because it tends to work out a lot better than when I just make it up myself, because I really don't know what I'm doing. So I will hopefully be growing the collection, but I've just cleared out the ones that I know that I'll never use. Anyway, if you have any suggestions for patterns, please leave them below. If you like the video, please like, and if you want to see more, please do subscribe.